In other videos in our Firearms Basics video series, we look in depth at the parts of a semi-automatic pistol and the parts of a revolver. In this video we would like to go over the basic parts that all firearms share so that you have a working knowledge of some of the terms we will use in our safety, cleaning, and ammunition videos. First, we would like to define the term firearm. A firearm is a mechanical device that uses the pressure caused by burning propellant to launch a projectile. There are three types of firearms. They are rifles, shotguns, and handguns. Rifles are firearms that are designed to be fired from the shoulder and have rifling, or spiral grooves, cut into the barrel and fire a single projectile. Shotguns are also firearms that are designed to be fired from the shoulder, but typically they use a smoothbore barrel and fire multiple projectiles at a time. Handguns are firearms that are held in the hand and fired. Handguns are divided into two categories. These are revolvers, a type of handgun that uses a revolving cylinder to hold the ammunition, and pistols, which covers all other types of handguns, including semi-automatic handguns. As an example, we have the Smith & Wesson revolver and this Glock semi-automatic pistol. All firearms, whether they are rifles, shotguns, or handguns, have the same basic parts. Those parts are the frame, barrel, action, and trigger. We will use these two handguns to illustrate these parts. Although they are very different types of firearms, as you will see, they still have the same basic parts. The frame is the part of the firearm that holds all the other parts together. The action is the mechanism of the firearm that loads and fires cartridges and ejects the empty cases. Parts of the action are contained within the frame. The trigger is the part of the action that, when pulled, initiates the process of a cartridge being fired. The barrel is a metal tube through which the projectile is fired. It guides the bullet on its flight path. In the semi-automatic handgun, you can see the barrel when the action is open. Now that we've gone over the basic parts that all firearms share, we'd like to go over a few specific parts that we will talk about in our ammunition series. Most handguns use a cylinder or a magazine. These are the parts of a handgun that hold the ammunition. A cylinder is the part used in a revolver, and a magazine is used in a semi-automatic pistol. There are two internal parts that you can't see when a firearm is assembled that we would also like to mention, as we will talk about these parts in our ammunition series. The first is the firing pin. The firing pin is the part of the firearm that strikes the primer or ignition system of a cartridge, causing it to fire. The second internal part that we would like to discuss is the chamber of the barrel. The chamber is the part of the breech end of the barrel that holds the cartridge when it is fired. Using this 1911 handgun barrel that is removed from the pistol and an inert cartridge, you can see how a cartridge fits into the chamber of the barrel. Now that you know the basic nomenclature for types of firearms and their parts, you have a working knowledge of the terms we will use in our safety, cleaning, and ammunition videos.